You guys, have some very exciting news. I met the love of my life last night. It's like a wrong time, wrong place sort of situation where I was at the bar. I had just come from a Cole Porter musical review. I was at the bar. And this man sitting next to me, he looked like Clancy Brown, first of all. So, if anyone has been following my blog for some time, you may know that I have the world's longest, hardest boner for Clancy Brown. If I'm feeling good about my editing skills, maybe I'll put in a clip from Pet Sematary too, right here, that makes my clitoris swell 3 times like the Grinch's heart at the end of the movie. Anyway, so I sat next to this man and I said, "Sir, you look like Clancy Brown." And he was probably, he was like 20 years older than me and apparently married. So wrong time, wrong place. But so I'm sitting there with this man who looks like Clancy Brown. And he was like, "Oh, your tattoo. What does your tattoo mean? Blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "I hate this tattoo." And he's like, "Why do you have it?" I said, "Well, it's a long story, but when I was 19 years old, I was put into the mental hospital a bunch of times." And he was like, "What? Where? And I was like, "Minneapolis and Boston." He said, "Boston? Where?" And I said, "At McLean." And he said, "You were at McLean?" And I said, "How do you know about McLean? No one knows that. No one knows what that is. It is a famous mental hospital, but it's a mental hospital. Nobody knows what that is." Anyway, and he's like, "I'm a therapist." And I just... Sir, in a different life, you and I would have been lovers. But anyway, I continued. My tattoo, I was in the mental hospital a bunch of times, and I wanted to kill myself, and so I got this tattoo on my wrist. Me and my 2 sisters' favorite colors, so that I wouldn't slit my wrist. Anyway, I actually did wind up hurting myself last night by accident. Wait, I wrote myself a note. I'm gonna show you. Sometimes when I'm really drunk, and I don't think I'm gonna maybe remember what happened the next day, I write myself notes. Usually it says things like, "Hey, everything went good," except for this one thing. But last night, I got home. I had been smoking weed at the bar. I think that if you saw in my last video, I threw away all my weed, so I'm not smoking weed anymore. Because it makes me too anxious. And so I was smoking weed at the bar last night. I wound up getting really anxious when I got home. And in order to cure that anxiety, I was just cleaning my house super drunk at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And this is the note that I left myself. "You accidentally cut yourself trying to do the dishes. Sorry. Otherwise, the night was great." And this is what I'm talking about. I remember doing it. I was like doing dishes, blah, 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 blah. And then I cut myself with this knife and I was like, "Oh no. Oh no." Anyway, hungover as I might be, I am waiting for my friend Brandon to come over because we're gonna go to the May Day parade. May Day, big deal here in Minneapolis. And the May Day parade, going to the May Day festival, this is just Minneapolis' apple pie, so I am very excited, and hopefully I will film some video there. Brandon's here!
Hi.
He's wearing a little hat that he made! And they're going on sale soon, these tiny little witches' hats.
Not even close to soon.
Here we are in lovely Powderhorn Park, and we are headed towards this giant goddamn quilt. We're gonna see what this is about. What is this? This was an art project, but it may just be seating. It's just seating. I don't know. They're doing like, oh yeah, share space with your neighbor. Mayday is very community oriented.
Yes.
That's why we're not talking to other people today.
Okay, this is so far it's the greatest day of my life. This is a drink in an entire pineapple and one of those fancy street corns that I've seen online but never had.
There's more pineapples to talk of the town right now. We are in the parade route. We're walking down the middle of the street just because we're like that. It's just slowly getting more crowded as we're walking down the street.
Tall bikes.
Here come the tall bikes. Minneapolis loves the tall bike. Minneapolis loves tall bikes and giant puppets. It's our shtick. Oh, look at this bicycle built for two. Love it.
Yeah, look at this one with a chariot. Oh, yes.
This looks like the start of the parade, probably. Okay, well, the parade is moving too slow for us, so we're gonna duck out and smoke a cigarette and go see the shithole house that Brandon used to live in because it's right over yon. Oh, yeah. Oh, Minneapolis. This church cares. They care. It's a heart. Fucking drone. We're having a very good time.
Lots of people.
Lots of people. We walked all the way from Brandon's old house back to the park and caught up with the parade.
Yeah. Now we're stuck.
Now we're stuck. That's okay, it's a parade, right? Okay, so you see this big building in the distance here? It's the Midtown Global Market, and that's where the liquor store is. So we're making a pilgrimage real quick to go grab some Black Labels, because the party's just getting started after the parade here. This is when it really goes nuts. I've been blessed by the presence of this lovely cardinal. Bum 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 bum! Okay, now we're drinking beers in an alley, and we found a toilet.
Never seen a toilet like it.
What the hell kind of toilet is this?
It's so like spacey, but old.
It looks like it's from Japan or something, you know? That's a Japanese toilet. Okay, the parade is over, and we're sitting underneath a tree smoking a cigarette and drinking secret beer. There's like definitely a lot of cops here, and you're not technically allowed to drink beer in the park, but we're just rebels and alcoholics. Okay, so the parade ended. Now everybody's coming to the park, so I don't know if I can really capture just how many thousands of people are here, but May Day is a very big deal in Minneapolis. It's pretty much the farthest left city in the country.
Yeah.
Hey, remember the hill with all the blankets on it? Here we are now. That's just sort of what happened there. See, we drank one beer and Brandon lost his phone. Left it up by the tree.
You would put that on there.
Brandon's stupid, and that's why I'm filming him, because he's a dumb guy.
Well, you're a bitch.
We're waiting for a ceremony to start here. Oh, I was just discussing with Brandon how I need to stop being a puss and just go on a date.
Go on a date.
I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because there's so many good-looking people here, and like, I can't touch them. And you know, I was thinking about Clancy Brown earlier. It's like kryptonite for my clitoris. Now we're up on the hill. We're up on the damn hill. Watch a ceremony. I don't know what's going on. It might be a prayer, it might be dancing, not entirely sure. It's probably a prayer. Minneapolis loves a public prayer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do you know what Minnesota is like? We saw them put out these blankets. We saw them put out these blankets for people to sit on. The people are too polite to sit on blankets that aren't theirs. Ourselves included. We are sitting on the ground. Get it. It's quality content. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what this ceremony is about.
Maybe it's like red and white blood cells.
Red and white blood cells, very possibly. This is like some Wicker Man shit.
Aquí,
We are delighted to be here
con el árbol de la vida,
with the tree of
We have nothing.
I cannot
Now, we probably don't even have a future anymore.
They have broken
Because
the
that
treaties
future
again
was
and
sold
again.
so that a small number of people could make unimaginable amounts of money. It was stolen from us. Every time you said that the sky was the limit and that you only live once, you
I
lied to
wouldn't
us.
leave home
You gave us false
if
hope.
home was safe.
You told us that the future was something to look forward to, while you were busy plundering the earth. The saddest thing is that many children are not even aware of the fate that awaits us.
I can't
We
breathe.
will not understand the devastating effects of climate change until it's too late. Those who will be affected the hardest are already suffering the consequences. Have to
I'm
stop.
thirsty.
And by stop, I mean net zero. And then quickly on to negative figures. The fact that we speak of lowering instead of stopping
The land
emissions
is hard
perhaps
and
the greatest
cold.
force behind the continuing business as usual. For example,
really. He's here. Is this oh no, just
I am Prairie. I bring bread. Thanks, Prairie.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I am wood.
We are woods.
I bring shelter.
We bring shelter.
Thanks, wood.
I am river. I bring water. Thanks, river.
I am sky.
We are sky.
I bring flight.
We bring light.
Thanks, sky.
Thanks, Sky. What's going on? Oh, the boats are embarking. Okay. These are beautiful bird boats we saw earlier, but I didn't film. Are they coming here?
I think so.
They're coming, okay. Summer is a coming in. It's a Wicker Man reference. It's a boat slowly coming at us. Sounds like they have didgeridoos out there. Very, very slowly, the Sun Man is approaching us. Let's see. I don't think I can really accurately convey how many goddamn people are here. Woo! Oh, Minneapolis never changed. Now everyone has flags.
El árbol de la vida es un regalo para todos.
The tree of life. Gift for us all.
It's a fucking maple. That was fucking amazing. And we just met up with Kara. I haven't seen in years. And now I'm like half beer drunk. We're trying to find a tree. to smoke a cigarette on. No. Getting very sunburned. I got tall bike shenanigans. Look at this little girl.
Not in a million years.
Not in a million years would I do that, but it's cool. Okay, dudes, well, I'm home now. As you can see, I am sunburned to shit, including the strap of my bag. So that's cute. I also got a farmer's burn on both of my arms. But yeah, it was a great day. It was a great day. Thank you. If you watched this far, I am very impressed. I'm sure that there are probably 4 or 5 people who made it through the whole video. But yeah, so I'm about to watch Game of Thrones, and I really hope that they don't fuck up this week, because last week was some goddamn series ruining nonsense. But I'm believing in Game of Thrones that they're not gonna fuck up. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. Bye!